McDonald's currently operates in over 100 nations, moving millions of customers through a calibrated, high-speed system every single day. But in the 1940s, the dominant model for the restaurant industry was the drive-in, a system with a hard ceiling on how fast it could actually grow. These locations relied on car hops to manually shuttle trays to cars. Between the bloated menus and the slow pace of manual service, the operational costs for these drive-ins were high, and the turnaround times were low. This friction meant that growth was limited by how many people a staff could physically walk to. To expand, the industry required a shift from manual service to a more mechanical approach to food preparation. In 1948, Dick and Mac McDonald shut down their profitable San Bernardino location for 3 months to completely rebuild their workflow. They started by slashing a sprawling menu of dozens of items down to just 9 standardized products that they could produce with high consistency. This was the birth of the Speedy Service System. They replaced the traditional kitchen layout with a manufacturing-style assembly line, using custom stainless steel counters designed for rapid, repetitive movement. This level of efficiency drove their overhead so low that they could sell a hamburger for just 15 cents, undercutting nearly every competitor in the market. The McDonald brothers had successfully codified the operational science of fast food. In 1954, Ray Kroc arrived in San Bernardino as a multi-mixer salesman. He immediately recognized that the brothers' localized system could be replicated on a massive scale. Kroc viewed the brothers' assembly line system as the actual product, rather than just the food it produced. He began packaging and licensing this system to independent operators, opening his first franchise in Illinois in 1955 under the now iconic Golden Arches. By 1961, Kroc bought out the McDonald brothers for $2.7 million, securing total control over the business model. He realized that by partnering with local entrepreneurs, the company could achieve rapid expansion using the capital and energy of independent business owners. This strategy turned McDonald's into a massive collection of independent small businesses, with roughly 90% of U.S. locations currently owned by franchisees. The corporate entity generates revenue primarily through commercial real estate. They own the land and lease it back to the operators, capturing steady rent alongside a percentage of sales. This model creates a financial buffer, protecting the corporation from volatile local labor or ingredient costs. This stable financial base allowed the company to begin its international expansion in 1967, starting with Canada and Puerto Rico. The system's global appeal was proven during the 1990 Moscow opening, where 30,000 customers were served in a single day. The company expanded by exporting a standardized system of real estate and efficiency that functioned consistently across different cultures and economies. Maintaining this scale requires a philosophy the company calls freedom within a framework. The rigid framework is the three-legged stool, a system where franchisees, suppliers, and employees all adhere to strict corporate standards for quality and cleanliness. Within those bounds, franchisees are given the latitude to solve regional problems and experiment with their local markets. Iconic menu items like the Filet-O-Fish, the Big Mac, and the Egg McMuffin were created by independent franchisees responding to specific demands in their communities. Allowing local operators to innovate within a set of rules enables the company to evolve in ways a central office cannot anticipate. The McDonald's system is constantly being updated to keep pace with changing consumer behavior. Their current growth strategy, the Velocity Growth Plan, focuses on maintaining efficiency in a digital, delivery-heavy market. The plan relies on 3 pillars: retaining current customers, regaining lost demographics, and converting casual buyers into daily users. Recent developments like the rollout of global digital delivery systems and net-zero energy restaurants show how the core machinery continues to evolve. McDonald's changed the industry by proving the value of systematizing core operations while continuing to iterate to meet the expectations of the future.